Hey everyone, all things amazing here. Welcome back to a brand new reaction video. Today, Dax has released a video yesterday. Yesterday he released a video. Sorry, that was my thing. Dax released a video yesterday called "To Be a Man." We were gonna get to it yesterday, but we weren't feeling great, so we're here today doing it. I have not heard this one yet. It's not a song he's released before, and it's just now doing a video. It's completely new, and neither of us have heard it. So, yep.
Yep.
You ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. I don't think anything's playing yet.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Yeah, I know this life can really beat you down. You wanna scream, but you won't make a sound. Got so much weight that you've been holding, but won't show any emotion. As a man that goes unspoken, that we can't cry when life gets hard. Unconditional loves for women, children, and dogs. We know that we just have to play our parts, and don't nobody give a damn about our broken hearts. Yeah, as a man we gotta pave our way. Our only function is to work and slave. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. You're disregarded as a human and you can't complain. And if you ever make it up and actually reach that place and find a woman that you love and give her your last name, you'll feel the things that you provide is only why she stays. And when you try to explain, you'll say, I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed. All the
it's a hard song to stop because I just want to let him keep on.
Yeah,
rolling.
yeah.
But I like what he's trying to say here. Like the generational curse thing. I've actually talked to you about that. Is we have a tendency, and this goes for men and women or anybody really, but we have a tendency as adults to pass on very negative things sometimes. Like hate is one of them. You know, you can pass on generational hate. You can pass on a lot of things that you've experienced in your life, but your kid may not have experienced or may never experience, and they get that from you. So it's I know when we've had our talks and things like that, I've always tried to not have as many biases as possible from my own experiences, but only to try to get you to analyze and evaluate circumstances and situations individually. Don't think as a collective. Don't get all your input from certain people or sources. Get a wide variety of input, because I think that he nails it though, because we are just trying to. I mean, how many times I said how much better you can be than me, how much your brother can be better than I am. That's what I want for both of y'all. I think that's what I tried, what most men try to provide, and encourage in their, especially in their sons. I mean, I'm sure it's in their daughters too, but I don't have any daughters, so I can't speak to that. But I just we see so much more potential, and you haven't been scarred by life yet, you know. And so I've tried not to pass on the scars that I have to you, so that you can approach life in your own way without those preconceived conceptions going into it. And it's tough. I mean, he's hit a lot of big things here, like a man is only worth what he can provide and things like that. And I think if you're in a good, healthy relationship, you understand that it is more than that. But it's hard not to feel that way sometimes because, I work a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like that's all I do for months on end. And you don't always seem to make any headway. So it feels like you're stuck in this constant cycle of just working your ass off and reaping no benefit from it. And it can be tough. And you try to hang those problems and hang those things up at work so you don't bring it home with you, like the guy that was sitting in the driveway. That's, I think, a little dramatic, but it's symbolic of what we actually do. You try to get into a different frame of mind, a different zone when you come home so you can be there for your wife, you can be there for your kids, play with them when they want to play. And then, it's like sometimes when I get onto you really bad and it was probably uncalled for, which happens, usually later on, I think about it and I usually will say something to you, say, you didn't really deserve that reaction you got. And it's almost never because of you. It's because something else was on my mind and you just interrupted something.
Yeah.
So, it's tough. It's tough. And I think this goes, it's how to be a dad, but I mean, I think moms go through this too, to a certain degree, maybe different avenues and different stresses. We do define ourselves by what we provide. And, like my biggest fear or my biggest need as a husband and a father has just been appreciation. It's always been that. I've known that about myself for a long time. And if I have that, I keep on going. So, and I'm fortunate my family shows me that most of the time. But it's a lot of good stuff in here about being a dad and father. Probably equates to being a mom too, but I'm also not a mom. I have no daughters and I'm not a mom, so I can't tell you.
Real. Go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Talk for a while on that.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
What they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed. All the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle.
That's a good one.
That was a good line. I mean, they basically use us when they need us and then kick us to the curb when they don't. Mm-hmm. And that is I think, current society today more than it has ever been. And
gotta hear that again.
And I promise you, you're gonna need men again one day real soon. And they may not be there. And that's scary. So that's a good line.
Yeah, that was really good.
You got the whole line in there. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
like them, so they can't let us see them hurt. Cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed. All the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and ask for help. Try to pull themselves out of hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do it themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man you provide. They don't know what you're worth till the day that you die. And that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves. We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home.
Dang. That one almost brings a tear to you.
No, it's a good song. It's a good song. I mean,
it's just hard. It's just hard to stop it. You know,
it's emotional.
It's so just free flowing and just like natural sounding. You just gotta let it go. You know.
Yeah. Men obviously find it hard to share emotions sometimes, and even still today, I don't know that that'll ever completely change, and I don't know that it needs to necessarily. Um, just have to recognize because every man is going to vent or show signs of stresses differently. So every guy may be just a little bit different. So it's all it's kind of like my wife knows when I'm got something on my mind, like just the manner I'm acting or how I'm speaking, or if I'm distracted or whatever. I mean, but we've been together 30 years, so I mean, you get that. You get that feeling. So she does pretty good at recognizing that kind of stuff, and will get me to talk about it if I feel like I need to, and that kind of thing. But I think finding our value is tough, and I think it's getting tougher. So, and that's what it is. We gotta find that. We gotta understand that, know it, see it, and it's hard to define it. I've talked before about success and how do you measure success. Some people measure it in financial, some people measure it in other ways, and I mean, there's a number of ways to measure success. And I think that if you got a good, solid family that loves each other and cares for each other, I think that's a very successful person. So that's how I kind of define myself is how have I led him? How have I led his brother? Where did I mess up? Where could I do better? It's like I'm constantly analyzing those things because I know I've screwed up a few things. We all have, and hopefully it doesn't screw him up too bad. But,
okay. It's not that bad. Come on.
But I think that it's tough. It's tough. But I definitely like the line about hanging, use us for war and then put us on the shelf. And then we got another war with mental health. I mean, that was strong. That was strong stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the modern days are exemplifying that greatly. One day you're going to need those kind of men again that you put on the shelves, and they ain't gonna damn be there because they don't want to do it no more. I don't know. If you're dad, you need to hear the song because you know that people. I think people have gotten better about recognizing this kind of stuff. But I got news for you. If you're dad out there, you're worth more than your job, and you're worth more than your bank account. You're worth a lot more than that. So, and for the ladies out there that watch our videos, if you're with a man that works hard and takes care of you and tries his best to take care of you or provide for you, and I don't mean to sound old school, like women can't do this or that. That's not what I'm saying. I've seen a lot of it the other way around, where a lot of guys are lazy ass bums and girls are providing for them, and I just don't like that. I mean, it's okay if both of you do, but the guy should always be working if he's capable of it. Yeah. It's just the way I see it. And if that makes me an old fart, then fuck it.
Not you're old. No, I honestly think
I couldn't function. Like, we go on vacation for a week, and by the end of the week, I'm ready to get back to work. I just can't. I can't see my life without work. I'll probably work till the day I'm done, probably. But if you got a guy like that takes it serious, that works hard and tries his best, and is constantly and communicates with you, then you got a good man. There may be some things he does wrong. Sometimes we find that, like, I had a drinking problem for a while, and we go there to look for it just because it numbs everything. It numbs the pains, it numbs the aches and pains in the physical body, but it also numbs the mind, and so it just feels like you get away for a little bit, and it's very unhealthy. And I don't know what, about 8 months ago, a year ago now, maybe, I just said no more. It was that day, and I haven't had hardly a drop since. I've had, like, I could probably count on one hand how many beers I've had since then with a steak or something. I might, because I like the taste of it, but I don't get drunk. And I just don't need it. It's been the healthiest thing I've ever done. Dropped a lot of weight. Got back in the gym.
Yeah.
More active.
Healthy for a relationship.
Not hungover on weekends. So I'm more pleasant to be around.
Yeah. I can confirm. Man, I do wish I had more to say because, I mean, I obviously get everything he's saying, but, I'm not dad. Yeah. And it doesn't have to go for just dads. It could go for anybody that just works hard.
The thing is, too. Go ahead.
No, I honestly don't really have much to say, but it just could go for anybody who works hard and doesn't feel like they get appreciated enough, or however, whatever that looks like, you know. So.
Well, for those of you who like Dax and listen to his songs, even if you're not a dad and you watch this video and you listen to these lyrics, it may help you recognize something maybe you didn't see before. It may, kind of open your eyes to stuff. Because guys will hold that shit in good. We're real good at that. Real good at masking emotions. We're real good at masking. Like I have a pretty even keel most of the time. I mean, I talk in this voice all the time. I don't yell, I don't scream, I don't cuss. Listen.
Unless I give you a reason to.
Unless some 10-year-old kills me in Fortnite, then I might.
What? That's not where I thought you were gonna go with that.
Nah.
Oh, shouldn't you be in school? You should be. It's past your bedtime. It's 1 a.m. Anyways.
But anyway, so
Yeah.
a lot of people can benefit from this. Like you can see things and might open you up to some things you didn't know about your own father. Because times were different back then. They're always changing.
Yeah.
So I can tell you this as a man and as a dad, my number one need has always been like I need my family to need me and appreciate me. I need to feel like I'm needed. So if I get that, I'm pretty satisfied. And y'all definitely make it pretty clear because y'all can't do shit without me.
Okay, sure. Who's been the one helping me with college stuff? I think not.
Your mom spent like 12 years in college.
More than that.
I have no years of college.
Okay. All right, you good? You good?
I did.
You good? You done? Are you done here?
Yeah, I think I screwed up raising you all over.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm good. What are we at? 16 minutes.
That's not bad. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please subscribe. Go check out the video if you haven't already. He deserves it. Probably gonna do some more reaction videos here in a minute if we feel like it. But yeah, you got anything else to say?
Well, you're gonna upload them?
Yeah. I'm gonna upload this one first, obviously, since it just came out.
Got like 6 sitting in standby.
3. We'll upload them this upcoming week, Monday. All right. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Peace.